menopause insomnia solutions. I'm going to share with you 7 tips to improve your sleep during menopause. This video is for you if you are a woman over 40 in the pause. Now, are you struggling with getting your sleep during this pause phase? If you're struggling with insomnia, you are not alone. And I'm going to share with you 7 tips that you can implement right now to get better sleep. I am Robin-Nutritionist, and I help women over 40 meet their nutrition needs. And I also help you mitigate symptoms and concerns related to the pause. And when I say pause, that includes perimenopause, which I like to call peripause, menopause, and beyond. That's what we're going to, well, that's who I am. And we're going to get into the tips for you. So let's do that. The first few are common, I would say. So the later ones that I'm going to mention, you may not even have thought about, maybe. The first one is about caffeine. So it seems simple enough that if you have caffeine before you go to bed, it's going to impede your sleep. So you want to stay clear of caffeine. I don't drink coffee, but I drink something called Teeccino that is caffeine free. It tastes like coffee, it brews like coffee, and it is an alternative to caffeine. And I like it. So, number 1 tip is to stay clear of caffeine. Number 2 is to exercise during the day so that you are not exercising too close to bed so you're not wired. Some of these are common, but we're going to get into some of the other ones. Another common one that may seem obvious is to have a regular sleep schedule, right? So if you want to get in bed every night at 11 p.m., stick to that, turn the phone off, put your good music on, make sure your sheets are clean, all the things to make your sleep peaceful. But that includes your regular sleep schedule. Next, we want you to, this is important, stop eating 4 hours before bed. So if you're going to bed at 11, you want to complete your meal by 7. You want to give your body, your digestive system, time to do its thing, and it's not churning and trying to do all the things where you're sleeping. So 4 hours, and I recommend 4 hours before bed to stop eating for many reasons, but that also helps with sleep. All right. And I didn't do the counting thing because I don't know if you guys listen to my other videos. I'm like, I get off on my numbers, but it's 7. Next, we're going to talk about vitamin D. Vitamin D supports your circadian rhythm. And if you don't get enough vitamin D, it can lead to you being tired and affect your menopause symptoms. Vitamin D. If you've been watching me, then you know I talk a lot about vitamin D. And I'm going to link a video, I think, that talks more about how much to take. But vitamin D is critical to our health, especially as women over 40. So make sure that you are supplementing, supplementing with your vitamin D. And I have in the down bar my number 1 recommendation. All right. Next would be magnesium. So magnesium glycinate can help with your sleep, can help with anxiety, just help calm you down. And if you're taking that before bed, that can support you. And your question is, well, how much? So I know more than 400 milligrams, and you would start, if you've never taken magnesium glycinate, then you would start lower and then work your way up. But magnesium is really useful for calming, that one anyways, because there's so many different forms of magnesium. And then the last one I'm going to tell you about, but I want to make sure that I also say like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the notification bell so that you are kept in the know when new videos come out. But yes, send me some comments. What questions do you have? What can I answer for you? All right. And then the last one, get your hormones checked. Get your hormones checked and determine if you need, want are gonna do hormone replacement therapy. Maybe you are, maybe you're not, but keep that as an option. That is not my expertise, nutrition is, but I work with experts where that is their expertise. I have experts that's what they focus on is HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy, bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, so BHRT. And I also work with experts who are the alternative to that in our community, because I want to make sure that those of you a part of the community, you're not hearing just one side, that you're hearing the pros and cons of each, and you're able to make a decision. But going back to that, having your hormones checked, and blood is not always the most effective way. Having your hormones checked though, and then making the decision on what you want to do for restoration. Because it is my understanding that over time, we're going to continue to have hormonal decline. And if we don't do something, then it'll continue to decline. They're never going to come back unless we are doing things to restore that. So I want to invite you to learn more about the Necessary Nutrition membership community. That is what we focus on. And I make sure that you have the resources, because as I mentioned, my intention is to help you mitigate and reduce and get rid of the symptoms and concerns of the pause phase so that it doesn't disrupt your life. And when I tell you I have some powerful resources, I tell you no lies. So you can get more information about that below, as well as the vitamin D. And I think that is all for now. Make sure again that you like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so that you know what's coming up. And if there are other topics that you are interested in, please let me know. And I think that is it for now. I'm Robin, nutritionist. And someone asked me, I am in the pause phase, right? I am 50. And so there. People say I look young because I eat well, I try to think well, and do all the things that I'm saying for you to do. All right, peace and blessings. Eat well, think well, and be well. I'll talk to you next time. This is Robin. Take care.